Nassau County's drug problem has a new opponent, a former UFC champion. Former middleweight champion and Baldwin native Chris Weidman has teamed up with Nassau County Police to take down drugs. Here to tell us more about next week's event is Chris Weidman, Kevin Murphy from the Friends of Long Island Wrestling, and Nassau County Police Commissioner Patrick Ryder. Good morning. I'm surprised we actually all fit on this couch. Some big guys.
Yeah.
All right, so Commissioner, let's start with you. Tell us more about this event. How many kids are you expecting?
We're expecting about 500 to 600 kids are going to be in the Nassau Community College. It's going to be a great event. We're going to bring in some wrestling moves and teach the kids. But then we're going to break into sessions where we give them 5 to 10 minutes about drug use, vaping, alcohol abuse, all of the above. That we need to get younger into our kids, a society that we can educate them as they get the challenges that face them in front of them.
Now, you've done similar events in the past. Why do you think sports helps promote the message about fighting this?
Because these kids look up to a Chris Weidman. They don't look up to some do, to the police, but, it's really, that's their sports heroes. They're young. They want to see these leaders that can educate them and about the wrestling part of it, and then also educate them about what the drug use is. And that's where we're going to come in as the experts.
Now, Mr. Murphy, you're a board member of the Friends of Long Island Wrestling. It's a nonprofit. Tell me, why was it important for your group to be involved with this?
I think creating the Wrestling Takes Down Drugs program was really for two purposes. One, to help address the growing drug and opioid epidemic that's really affecting young people all across the country. And then also to help promote the positive attributes that the sport of wrestling provides young people, such as self-esteem, self-confidence.
And Chris, a lot of these kids look up to you. What are you hoping they take away from the event?
I'm hoping that it kind of will be something that has helped me. Wrestling was a big part of my life for a long time, and I think the main thing that helped me stay on the straight path was being goal-oriented and having these goals, not being afraid to win or lose, and learning how to do both of those with class. And and that will develop self-confidence, which will keep them away from things like drugs.
And I mean, let's be honest, you can't be a top-notch athlete and be doing something like drugs and abusing your body like that.
Absolutely, so when you have these goals, that would really impede on that if you start taking drugs. So it really keeps you on the straight arrow and keeps you moving forward towards what you want to accomplish.
Anything else you guys would like to add about this event?
The event is open. Anybody can show up. It's next Saturday. Please come down. We're giving out a Too Good for Drugs video that we're giving out T-shirts to all the kids.
And I saw these,
little wristbands, Wrestling Takes Down Drugs.
Very cool.
So that they'll all be getting, and we give them a drawstring bag. And no cost to the kids to come down. They get to meet Chris Weidman. He'll demonstrate some moves for them, and we'll talk about some anti-drug stuff, and that's all good for the kids.
Maybe snap some selfies.
Oh, yeah.
That's always
like mine and Chris. Yeah.
Well, thank you three so much for joining us. We really